What's going on, guys? Aggronix here, and welcome back to the Elysian Draft League Season 5. Today we jump into our game against, I don't really know, it's Champ, and it's the South London Sylveons, but he did take over from Kraft, so originally the Manchester Skitties. Now the South London Sylveons, we take on Champ, one of my good buddies in the competitive scene, and just he's an awesome dude. I'm hoping for a win here because we are currently 1-3. I didn't upload last week's match because it was awful. I play like shit, and on top of that, it just wasn't fun to watch. There's just too much hacks. There was just so much hacks in that game. It just kind of made it. Hearing me complain for 30 minutes, no one wants that. So we take on Champ. His team consists of. Hopefully you can see right here. It's the right here. With the Haunter over it is Necrozma, Alolan Muck, Jolteon, Decidueye, Cryogonal, Licky, Volcanion, Mega Garchomp, Zoroark, Mienshao, Durant. Couple of things. I'm really fucking scared because his team is weird because it has a lot of really scary mons like Garchomp, Volcanion, Mienshao, and Durant, which if you don't prep enough for them, they can just destroy your team and just, keep hitting you and you'll die. On the other side, you have mons like Licky and Necrozma, which if you don't prep enough for them, they will just not die. So I found it quite difficult to find the right balance, but I think we have it. And a few of these sets might not make a lot of sense, and they might not actually be the right sets, but in certain scenarios, if I don't have this set on some mons, I would just lose. So, jumping into it, I'll just do it like this because I'll make it quick enough. We're running a Choice Scarf Tapu Koko, and Choice Scarf Tapu Koko is not the right set for this matchup because Tapu Koko actually destroys a lot of his team. However, with the Choice Scarf, we outspeed a Choice Scarf Mienshao and a Choice Scarf Durant. Now look at my team and look at a Choice Scarf Durant. Durant two-shots everything on my team with Iron Head, which is really fucking scary. And obviously the chance to flinch it means he could actually just kill me. If he led with Durant and I didn't have Choice Scarf Tapu Koko, I might just lose. Which is really scary. The same goes for Mienshao. Mienshao could be really scary if he just locks himself into high jump kick and, Clefairy's dead, which is why Clefairy's here. Could be very scary. Unfortunately, this makes it a little bit tough to play around with Jolteon and, because, Thunderbolts, Dazzling Gleam, Hidden Power Ice, stuff like that. So I have to be very careful. But that's if the Jolteon comes. I don't know if it will. I did a test battle with a load of Muck. Whoops. I did a test battle with Milotic. Thanks to Milotic, by the way, for watching this video. Thanks for test battling with me. He brought Mega Garchomp, Volcanion, Jolteon, Licky, Mienshao, and Zoroark. Zoroark got crit, so I don't really know if Zoroark is a huge threat, but from what I can tell, Aerodactyl and Goodra should be able to take it on. And I'll get to Heracross in the last set, but yeah, Heracross is how we win this game, basically. Next we have Salazzle, Avacide, the Flame Plate, Oblivious, Fire Blasting, Sludge Waving, Hidden Power Icing, Nasty Plotting Salazzle. She is rocking these incredible stats, enough speed to outspeed a max speed Durant. The same actually goes for Tapu Koko. Durant is the fastest mon in his team. This is after Jolteon. Tapu Koko can outspeed Jolteon if I run max, but the Modest really puts my my task to the roots. So, is he actually sending me the battle request? No, I am the master. So Salazzle, if we get a nasty plot up, we can properly just win this game. If his Mienshao is a Choice Scarf, and if the right mons are weakened. +2, we Oko the Volcanion with Sludge Wave. We have the chance to kill a specially defensive Licky with Fire Blast. +2 this is. Hidden Power Ice does about 70% to Mega Garchomp. So, yeah. And I'm just very scared. I'm very scared because Salazzle hasn't been doing great this season, but I do think it's a good mon. I just don't think it's gotten the right match, and I think this is the right match. Actually, I'll get to Heracross the last set. We have Terra the Aerodactyl, Mega Aerodactyl with Roost, Earthquake, Ice Fang, and Defog. No Claydol this week, which was surprising, of course, to you, but I mean, it just couldn't come. Certain mons had to come, and it had to be left behind. We have Defog on Aerodactyl, so it isn't that big a deal. Earthquake and Ice Fang, those two moves basically hit everything on his team except for the Cryogonal, which if he brings Cryogonal, that could be a little bit scary, but I do have switch-ins in Clefairy and Salazzle, so it's not too scary. I just need to be careful. I could see the Cryogonal coming, but that's kind of a moxie boost for Heracross, to be honest. Ice Fang, 2 shots Garchomp. Earthquake does a ton of Volcanion and Jolteon. And yeah, it's just the only moves I need, really. Earthquake also hits Alolan Muck, so if he brings Alolan Muck, which Milotic didn't, but I really think he will. If he brings Alolan Muck, Aerodactyl is my check to Alolan Muck. He cannot beat Aerodactyl, which is nice. Next we have Nutbusters, the Goodra leftover Sap Zipper with Draco Meteor, Toxic Flamethrower, and Protect. This thing has a few roles. It's just basically to drop a Draco because he has no Fairy type, so I just get to click Draco Meteor every single time. Which is nice. He used to have Tapu Fini and then he dropped it, so that means Draco Meteor is completely free against his team. His only resistance to Draco Meteor is Durant, so you see the problem there. Toxic is there because we can Toxic the Licky and the Necrozma. Flamethrower is there for just another move in case I need it. It hits the Decidueye, it hits the Durant, and that's really all Flamethrower is for, really. I could have probably just ran... I probably could just not run that, but I still want Flamethrower. It's still a nice middle ground move. I could run Thunderbolt. No, I'm not gonna fuck with it. I'm not gonna fuck with it. We won this with this set, so. Also, we beat Milotic 3-0 in the test battle, so that's just a little bit of a thing. We're running Leftovers on Assault Vest because I prefer the Leftovers more, because Assault Vest basically means you're getting dwindled down, and I mean Steam Eruption has a very large chance to burn. But Volcanion, unless it's choice specs, does... If it's choice specs, it does 38 max to Goodra every single time it goes for a move. Those moves are Earth Power and Sludge Wave. Those are the most to Goodra. 38% is the max he can do. 38%. Goodra will take that no problem. With the Leftovers, it gets basically 12% back because he's going to swap out. I go for a hit, I get 6% and then another 6%, so... Toxic Protect is there just to stall out things, but it's also Protect is there for the Mienshao. I click Protect on Mienshao basically every single time if it's Choice Scarf, just to scout what it's going to do, and if it clicks High Jump Kick, obviously it's going to get really punished for that. And finally we have Moonshine, the Clefairy, Eviolite, Magic Air with Stealth Rock, Soft Bolt, Moonblast, and Toxic. Very similar idea here, except I have Stealth Rock on Clefairy. Moonblast is just the attack that I need. It doesn't really do much to some mons, but it does great against others. Moonblast, it does like 40% to Garchomp, and it does a decent amount to stuff like Jolteon, stuff like that, so I don't have to just click Toxic. Toxic's there though, the Licky, the Volcanion, the Garchomp, the Mienshao. Just whenever it wants to get Toxic, Clefairy will click Toxic, and Clefairy is not setup fodder for the not setup fodder, but because he doesn't really have a lot of setup on his team, but it can't be beaten 1v1 by the Licky unless he has Toxic. Actually, it would be a Magic Air, what am I saying? Finally, that's all of the bullshit out of the way. This is the main set. Heracross, Choice Scarf, Moxie with Mega Horn, Close Combat, Knockoff, Earthquake. This is how we win this game. Because he has no good fighting resist on his team. The only fighting resist on his team is Necrozma and Decidueye. Decidueye I don't think will come. If he does come, that's great. Because we deal with it so easily. We Oko Zoroark, we Oko Mienshao after I think a little bit of prior damage. We can Oko the Garchomp. We cannot, but you know. We can do a lot to Volcanion, but we have to get the Moxie boost. So basically, once we get the Moxie boost, we're good. With the Choice Scarf, we have to beat everything on his team: Barry, Choice Scarf, Mienshao, Cryogonal, Durant, Zoroark, or Jolteon. And I guarantee you he's not going to bring all 5. So, all 5 Choice Scarf, obviously. So, we're gonna do well with this set. Also, this set is calced to outspeed a max speed Volcanion. So that's why the Tapu Koko is Choice Scarf. I could just not run Choice Scarf Tapu Koko and just try to plow holes through his team. But this is how I win. So I need to make sure that the mons that are Choice Scarf, like the Mienshao, like the Durant, I need to make sure they're dead first. So that's why Tapu Koko is so important. In the test battle, Tapu Koko didn't even hit the field. So, you know, and actually, if you want to know, in the test battle, Heracross got 3 kills and clean up at the end. And I consider Milotic a very good battler. So I'm confident enough, but I know I have to play it smart. So we're going to get into this. Champ, good luck, buddy. Hope that there's no hacks here, but you know, it's Pokemon, so fucking, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'll collect with Champ, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we are in the game, and he did bring Durant. No Garchomp, which is nice. He has 1 fighting resistance on his team and Necrozma. Oh shit, no Weavile. See, I thought he'd over-prep for Weavile as well. Because, you know, Weavile is obviously a great check to Garchomp with Icicle Crash, stuff like that. He did bring the Olympic as well, which is really not good for us, but we'll see what happens. So, leads on my end. He didn't bring the Zoroark, which is nice, so I don't have to, you know, psych myself out. The only hazard removal on his team is my Defog. And I think he'll lead with his Necrozma. So he'll get up rocks with Necrozma probably. I think I'm going to lead with the Aerodactyl. He could also lead with the Jolteon though, which is kind of scary. See, with this team, he could lead with so many different things. I'm just going to ignore spectators and actually I'll just ignore spectators. He could lead with a lot of different things. I'm going to lead with the Clefairy though. If he leads with Muck, we're going to be in a little bit of a predict. Actually, he could lead with the Durant though. I think I'm going to lead with Tapu Koko. I don't have a ground type. He don't have a ground type. Fuck, what does he lead with? So he knows I'll lead with Aero or Clefairy. He might actually think I'll lead with Tapu Koko, so lead with Goodra. I think I'm gonna lead with Goodra, because if he leads with Mienshao, we just protect. If he leads with Durant, what can you do? He does lead with the Alolan Muck, which is interesting. He definitely was predicting the Clefairy there, so I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad, but I think I'm just going to go for Protect here. The only setup he gets is Rock Polish, and I'm not too afraid of that. And I just want to see what he wants to do here. So I'm going to Protect. He goes for Protect, so just kind of scared out what we're going to do. Some shitty ass pocket monsters. You're right, man. I don't think he's gonna swap out. He could just go for Pursuit, but I don't know how afraid he is of this thing. I think he's gonna go into either the Necrozma or stay in. So I think I'm gonna go into Aero. I could also just Draco and see how much it does, but I can't let this thing get weakened, so I'm just gonna go into the Aerodactyl. He doesn't click Pursuit, which is nice. We go into Aerodactyl. He goes for Knockoff. Perfect. So right here, we get to Mega Evolve, and I think we just click Earthquake. I don't think there's any need to predict. I think I want to get my Mega off. I think he could go. I think he will go in the Necrozma, but I don't know what he's saying around here, but I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. I believe the Necrozma's coming in though. If he stays in, this thing might just die. Well, not die, but won't be able to do much back to me. So we'll see right here. I mean, he could stay in and go for like Rock Slide. I think this thing gets Rock Slide, but I don't think it'll kill me. And also, that's if he lives. I don't know if he will live. So, Champ, I love you, man, but we're gonna have to fucking turn you off because you're talking a lot. We'll see what he does here. I really hope he doesn't stay in, because if he does click Stone Edge, that could be a little bit scary. But getting a lot of damage off in this, he does stay in. He takes nothing. Goes for Poison Jab. No poison, please. He does get the poison. He's Poison Touch actually. Come on, that's pretty. Not expected, but it's pretty likely. Move here. I mean, I'm only like poisoned. I'm not badly poisoned, so maybe that isn't actually too bad. I want to Roost, but I also want to Earthquake because I don't think he's gonna stay in. I really don't think he's gonna stay in, but I think Roost is still my best play, so I'm gonna go for Roost. He goes for Protect. Well, that's fucking great. I'm gonna go for Earthquake. I expected him to just. I mean, he's Black Sludge, so he's not Assault Vest, which means Tapu Koko still has a pretty good matchup in this game. I just need to be careful about the Jolteon. So he does swap out. He does go on a Durant, who takes a pretty decent hit from the Earthquake, and right here he kind of gets a kill. Unfortunately, he kind of just gets a kill. I have nothing on my team that can take on a Durant. Even Empoleon dies to Superpower. One fucking Superpower. So I could go on a Tapu Koko, and I think I might barely live, but I think, to be honest, I think I could go on a Salazzle, because Salazzle does take. It won't take two though. How important is Aerodactyl? Yeah, I'm just. I'm just going to Earthquake again and hope he misses, I guess. He does double out into Alolan Muck, which is going to take another Earthquake, so that's cool. That's awesome. I guess he was predicting... I don't know what he was predicting. I think he's going to swap out, so I could do a few things right here. He's going to Poison Jab if he stays in, or swap out into maybe Durant again. So I think I'll go into Salazzle right here, because he won't go into Volcanion, because I'm clicking Earthquake. He might go into Mienshao, but I think Durant is just his best play, so I'm just going to go into Salazzle, I think. Goes for Poison Jab, that's cool, shouldn't do too much. And I think... I mean, this thing kind of just gets a kill as well, to be honest. Do I click Sludge Wave or Fire Blast? I think Fire Blast. I mean, it does a lot more than Sludge Wave, and he has no resistance to Fire Blast except for the Volcanion, which is a really easy switch in for Goodra, so I'm just going to click Fire Blast. I think I could click Sludge Wave. I could also Nasty Plot. He could Protect, which is why I kind of want a Nasty Plot. And I think he will go into the Volcanion because, you know, rocks aren't up. I think he's Scarf. I think he wants this Muck around, but if he just stays in, he does just stay in. I'm glad I Fire Blast. So we kill the Muck. We kill the Muck. I think either the Durant or the Volcanion's coming in here, or maybe the Jolteon. I'm not sure. See, his team's kind of weird like that. He does go into the Volcanion, so this thing is still nice to keep around because it does get off a lot of damage on stuff like Necrozma and well, that's it. That's it, but it still takes a hit from Durant, so I don't want to just waste it. I kind of want to Fire Blast again, predicting the Durant, to swap predicting the Goodra, because Goodra is such an obvious play. But I think I still do it. I'm going to go into a Goodra, and he just stays and goes for Steam Eruption. That's cool. So, he does get the burn, which is unfortunate. Because my mons love getting burned, dude. It's crazy. So, right here, he could go straight into Durant thinking that I won't go for... I mean, I'm going to click Draco. The reason being is because if he swaps in a Necrozma, I get a Draco and then Toxic. Correct? Correct. He does go on a Necrozma. As long as I land this, that should be fine. We do get off a nice chunk of damage with that thing. And we're going to go for Toxic. As long as we land this Toxic, we should be in a great position. And I think... I'm not sure. See, Goodra and Clefairy both collectively wall this thing, but I just need to be careful because it could be Calm Mind. If it's Calm Mind, I need to basically let something die and then go into Heracross and Mega Horn the shit out of it. But I also need to get rocks up with Clefairy because you notice the Volcanion can kind of just freely switch in and out. He could also predict the switch into, like, I don't know, Tapu Koko and go into, like... I mean, if he goes into Durant right here, I'd be fucking stunned. But he might. Because I knew Durant was super scary. I knew it was super scary. But I think we should be fine. I don't know why Shodan's lagging. Sorry about that, guys. But I think we're doing okay. If he doubles into Mienshao, that'd be great. He just stays in, which is fine. And he goes for Swords Dance. Do I protect again? To be honest, Aerodactyl really does nothing. I think he could go for, like, Recover here. So I'm gonna go on an Arrow. I'm gonna go on an Arrow, because Arrow does nothing. If he kills Arrow, that's fine. He goes for Psycho Cut and kills me. That's cool. So right here, I think we just go into... Well, I mean, he was only Swords Dance boosted. So Salazzle could kind of come back in, and Salazzle's a weird mon. Salazzle's a weird mon, and I really don't know. We're Flame Plate, not Flame Orb. I don't know why it always puts that in. Oops. Flame Orb. Or Flame Plate. Fuck. And if he's Necrozma, I'm gonna calc a fucking Max Spadef. He would be careful. Can we kill with Sludge Wave? We cannot. If he's max Bedef, Swords Dance. Which he very, very well could be. He would die to Sludge Wave plus Toxic. So I could just go in a Heracross, click Mega Horn. Actually, does knockoff kill? Does knockoff kill? If we're Moxie, we are adamant. Not Mold Breaker, Jesus. Does knockoff kill? Knockoff kills a specially defensive. He's physically defensive. That's what fuck. I can't really predict it. See, okay. If he's specially defensive, Fire Blast still kills. So Fire Blast is my play, right? Because I really don't want to miss. But if I go on either one, the miss is possible. Tapu Koko can't come in and go for Thunderbolt because the Jolteon could swap in. And I don't want Jolteon to just fucking run around. So I think I'm going to go on a Salazzle. If I miss Fire Blast, I'm going to scream. But I have to. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. I'm begging you. If he goes into Volcanion, I'll probably just Sludge Wave. Please just don't miss. If he misses here, I'll go on a Heracross and I'll knock off. Because Salazzle will be so good to keep around. And I really don't want it to let it die. Please, Salazzle. Please get this kill. Please don't fucking miss. If he swaps out, that's fine. You can miss then. I don't care. But just hit this fucking Fire Blast. We hit the fucking Fire Blast. Alright, lads. We're back in it. Alright, right. 4 to 5. We're doing pretty well. He does go to Jolteon. So, Jolteon Choice Specs just absolutely wrecks this thing. Just absolutely wrecks this thing. And I think he's going to go for like Volt Switch. And if I Volt Switch into Goodra, he gets to kind of just kill me. So I think I actually let Abacide go down right here. I mean, I'll check. Salazzle, I think we have like 64 EVs in HP, which is, I mean, a decent amount. But I don't think it's enough to help us kill, or help us live, sorry. Volt Switch is guaranteed kill. So, I'm just gonna click Fire Blast. He's gonna kill me right. Oh my god, what? What? What the fuck? I'm not scared. You know I'm scared. You know I'm not scared. You can see it right here. Maybe, I don't know. Is he? If he's modest, he'd still outspeed. I don't know what he was speed creeping. I'm very confused. Whatever he goes into right here, I still stay in. Volcanion comes in. We're gonna find out if this thing is Choice Scarf right here. I think it is though. From the way he brought it in, I would be shocked if it's not Choice Scarf. I mean, I said the same thing for Jolteon, but I think this thing's Choice Scarf. Which means we go into but we need this Volcanion weakened so that we can kill with close combat. Which you'll notice he has no resistance to close combat on his team. Heracross outspeeds Jolteon, but I don't know about Durant and Mienshao. If we kill the Jolteon though, Tapu Koko Thunderbolts for free and his Choice Scarf. That's another win condition. So we just need to be very, very careful here. We just don't need to fuck up. He could double into the Durant, but I can't predict that. I can't give up an opportunity to get off like 40% on a Volcanion that needs to be at about 60% for Heracross to kill. A +1, it's like guaranteed. I am adamant. And close combat is a strong move, but you know, it's still a Volcanion. It's very bulky. If he goes into Durant, he just stays in. Wow, we actually do. He's not Choice Scarf. I think I go in a Heracross, and here's the reason. Okay, let me think about this. See, if we go on a Heracross, we get a kill. We click close combat, something dies. But if he lets this thing there, he gets going to Durant, and then Durant gets a kill. I guess Durant does that anyway. I could go on a Tapu Koko and just click U-turn. Yeah, I might do that. I might go on a Tapu Koko and just click U-turn, because the thing is, right, if he stays in, I mean, boo-hoo, we go in a Goodra and wall it out still, and then we just do what I think I should do. But if he swaps out into Jolteon, well, then we still go on a Goodra. So, I mean, he could be Choice Specs, but he's not Choice Specs judging on damage. He could be defensive. I mean, that's the really out there claim. I think I'm going to go on a Tapu Koko. I mean, he could just stay in, though. Okay, if I go on a Heracross, I close combat, I get a kill. I actually... He might not, you know, actually, we might not, because he could be, like, a very, very odd set. So I think I'm going to go on a Goodra. I'm going to go on a Goodra. Goodra walls this thing for days. Right here, we have a few plays. We could click Flamethrower. Predicting the Durant. Go for Draco and just kill something. I mean, I think... if he goes straight into Durant... Well, first of all. We have like 112. And we are calm. Can Durant live? I really doubt it can. Well, it can. But he will die to one life orb. So I guess I just click Draco. Let me think. If I click Draco Meteor and he stays in, that's great because we get to weaken this thing more. We could also click Toxic. If he goes to Jolteon, that's the main thing. I don't want to Toxic and allow Jolteon to get off another hit. Or even Mienshao, which he wouldn't. I think he'd just stay in. I think he's just going to stay in. I could Toxic Protect, but I'm going to Draco. He does withdraw. He does go into Jolteon, so we do kill the Jolteon. Alright. We have something. He goes into Mienshao. I'm going to click Protect. Because this is what it's here for. He could click Knockoff. Which would be fine. I'm going to Protect. Have I shown Protect? I have shown Protect. I have shown Protect. But he could have forgot. He probably hasn't forgot. He probably hasn't forgot. I mean, Moonshine is there for one thing, and it's to wall this thing. So if it dies to this thing, does it really matter? If he clicks 2 Poison Jabs, though, he will kill Clefairy. I think he'd just kill it, actually. So I do want to kind of protect. I can't go on a Heracross because if he knocks off, I would lose my Choice Scarf and then I lose the game. Well, actually, Tapu Koko, wait. Tapu Koko wins this game because he's Choice Scarf and just Thunderbolts everything. So we just need to weaken this thing. Right? I'll go for Draco Meteor. He goes for U-turn. Is that banded? Oh my god. He goes into Durant, who takes a Draco Meteor to the face. And, I mean, right here, I mean, I'll go for Protect just to see what he locks himself into, but, I mean, he could actually go for, like, I don't know if this thing gets set up, but I don't want him to set up, so I'm just going to Flamethrower. He does go for Iron Head. That's cool. And right here, we kill this Durant because we click Thunderbolt. And we have Choice Scarf, Tapu Koko. We will outspeed the Mienshao as well. So actually, I think we kill this thing right here. Because he can't go on a Mienshao. He could sack off. We kill this thing. Alright? So I think what we do now is... Goes on Mienshao. I think that we Thunderbolt. Let him kill us with Poison Jab. Gah. I don't think Thunderbolt will kill. But we are modest. I'm going to go for it. We do kill! Wow! GG? No. I really... Wow. Did I not turn off? I want to see what people are saying. I mean, maybe somebody said anything, but I doubt that because... Put the timer on this man. No. Okay, well, we win. That's a 3-0, and I'm really, really happy. It's surprising to me that Heracross didn't get any kills. I mean, I guess that's just the team that he brought. The team that Melodic brought, it had like Licky Licky, Cryogonal, Mega Garchomp, stuff that could take a close combat. Well, not stuff, but it had stuff that died to close combat, and then he had Mega Garchomp, which ate 1. And I guess this team was just much more weak to, well, not weak to Tapu Koko actually, because he has like Necrozma and Maki as Jolteon, but it's just the right things died. So I'm actually really happy about how this game went. I mean, I guess I'll go timer. I mean, I don't want to go timer, but I guess I have to. And we know that the Volcanion is not Choice Scarf. Even if it was Choice Scarf, it wouldn't matter. So that's a 3-0 in our book. How happy am I on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't think there are any words to describe how happy I am. I am so fucking happy right now. 3-0 puts us back. Not back. Oh, sorry, I don't know. Probably wasn't, but... So, yeah, alright, that's the game. Alright, so, last week I didn't upload this battle because there was a lot of hacks. Thankfully, I don't think there was any hacks in that game. I mean, we landed all our Fire Blasts. He didn't miss a move. Nobody missed a move. And that's how I want it to be. That's how I want my games to go. I mean, yeah, okay, alright. He got the Steam Eruption burn on Goodra, but really, I mean, it didn't lose me the game. And it didn't largely affect it. But I guess that's what hacks does, so I don't fucking know. But I'm just gonna say it now, I'm really, really happy. Next week, we are 2-3 right now, with, I believe, a +2 differential? I think so. +2 differential, I believe. I mean, as long as we beat Zilix and Erasmus and win out the rest of our games, and I mean, if we beat Zac, that would be the thing that pushes us over the edge. But if you take a look at our schedule in the last remaining weeks, we play Infinite next week, I believe, which would be fucking cancer. Yes, we play Infinite. I don't know if you can see me highlighting the box. Yeah, there he is. Infinite. We play Infinite, which, I mean, Infinite's a very, very good player, and he has a great team. So, arguably the best team in the league, just because of the mons he has. But, I mean, I hope that we can do well. But I am so fucking happy, dude. I'm so fucking happy. I know that Infinite will bring, like, Virizion against me, because it's a Virizion. I love Virizion, so, like, that's... I mean, at least we can prepare for, like, a few things, but... I'm gonna stop rambling. That's the game. I'm really, really happy. We are now 2-3. We're gonna come back next week. We're gonna beat Infinite. We're gonna beat Infinite. And we're gonna beat Zilix. Wait, we beat Infinite? We're gonna beat Erasmus. Then we're gonna beat Zilix. And then we're gonna play Zac. And then hopefully not get 6-0'd. And that's gonna hopefully put us in playoffs. If we lost that game right there, I would have memed the fuck out. But however, keep in mind, that was a game where we had an insane matchup against my opponent. So... I wouldn't get too excited, but that's the game. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Make sure to heavy slam the like button down below first and subscribe for naughty to become a member of the Aggronix. With that being said, have yourselves a wonderful fucking day, and bye bye.